How you doing today, guys? I'm Dillon.
I'm Michaela.
And we are student pharmacists at the Wow.
You had it.
I said, how you doing today, guys? I'm Dillon.
I'm Michaela.
And we are student pharmacists at the University of Charleston. And today, through Genrx, we're going to teach you to unmask the superheroes in you.
So what is Genrx? The mission is to educate people of all ages of the potential dangers of misusing their prescription medication and then how to safely use them. But how are we going to do that? We're going to turn you all into superheroes.
All right, so who are we? We are student pharmacists here to help and educate and answer any questions you have regarding prescriptions, medications, and medication safety. We're future pharmacists and
superheroes. So pharmacy is a good career. It takes a lot of school to get there, but it's worth it because we get to spend a lot of time with the community and the people within the community.
And now we're going to teach you how to become superheroes.
So what's the big idea here? First of all, you should know that you only use your prescription medication as directed by a doctor or a pharmacist.
Next, you should never share your prescription medication with others or someone else's medication.
Always store your medications securely to prevent others from taking them, and properly dispose of your medication.
Be a good role model to those around you by practicing these safe medication-taking practices and discussing the consequences of misusing prescription drugs with your classmates, friends, and family.
Remember, only use your prescription medication as directed by a doctor or pharmacist.
All right, so there are two types of medications. We have prescription medications and over-the-counter medications. Prescription medications are medications that have been provided to you by a pharmacist or a doctor.
Do any of you all know any prescription medications? And to teach you all about prescription medications, we're going to bring in Rex the RX. So there's a few important things you need to know on your prescription medication bottle. Your name will be on there, how to properly take the medication, what the medication name is, and the last date that you can use that medication.
All right, next we have over-the-counter medications. Over-the-counter medications are medications that you can go to either a pharmacy or a store to get. You don't need the prescription from a pharmacist or a doctor, and they're just readily available to you on this counter, over-the-counter on the shelf.
Can you all name any over-the-counter medications? Never share your prescription medication with others or use someone else's medication.
All right, so how many of you share your toothbrushes with anybody? How about your boxers? Well, just like those, never share your medication with anyone.
Keep medication in the bottle to prevent confusion with candy and other medications.
Always store medication in a safe place, such as a locked cabinet or a high shelf that children cannot reach.
So we're going to play a little game called Medication Safety Patrol. We're going to give you some places that someone might think to put their medication, and you're going to tell us if it's safe or unsafe.
The bathroom counter.
Unsafe. The bathroom closet.
Unsafe. Medicine cabinet.
Safe. The kitchen counter.
Unsafe. How about the nightstand?
Unsafe. Kitchen cabinet.
Unsafe.
So how can medication be misused? Taking more of a prescription medication than prescribed.
Taking a prescription medication for a reason different than prescribed.
Or sharing or taking someone else's prescription medication. So here's a scenario. Max broke his leg playing soccer over the weekend. He was prescribed pain medication by his doctor, but says his leg is still hurting while at school. Max decides to take extra pain pills while at school. What type of medication misuse is Max doing? How can you use your superhero powers to help Max?
Scenario 2. Ruby has asthma and uses an inhaler during gym and recess. While on the playground, Sam is having a hard time breathing while playing kickball. Ruby offers Sam her inhaler to use. What type of medication misuse is described in this scenario? How could you guys have been superheroes and help Max and Ruby out?
So here's another scenario. Brad has been having a difficult time at school with his friends. He oftentimes feels sad while at school and at home. Brad knows his mom has sleeping medication in her nightstand. Brad takes some to try to help him feel better. What did Brad do wrong by misusing his medication? How could you help Brad? And by using your superpowers, what can you suggest that Brad do? The good news is most of your classmates do not misuse medication.
Also, 6 out of 7 classmates do not misuse medication.
The consequences of misusing medications are real. Can you all give us some example of the consequences?
All right, some consequences may be bad grades, disappointment of your parents, loss of friends, getting in trouble with the police, delayed brain development, seizures, and even death.
So, what do you all superheroes know now?
Only use prescription medication as directed by a doctor or a pharmacist.
Never share your prescription medication with others or use someone else's medication.
Always store your medication securely to prevent others from taking them, and properly dispose of the medication that you no longer need.
And remember, be a good role model to those around you by practicing these safe medication taking practices, and help others learn them too.
And now you all are superheroes.